Good evening, Facebook Live. Thank you for joining us today for this epic presentation for this end of the year Blitz call, kickoff into 2021. We're excited today to bring to you this presentation. We're excited today that you've joined us because the new year, is upon us. We're only 5 days away. New Year's Day Eve is 31st, is Thursday, right? The 31st. So we're only 4 days away from it being the 1st of January, right? A new year, new season, new everything, new goals, new resolutions, right? So we wanted to bring to you guys how to close out this year strong. So you guys, we're coming to you today, and I want to bring and announce you to some Keith Williams, who is my sponsor for Epic. I'm so glad, so excited that he has connected me with Epic, that he thought enough of me to bring me into Epic to say, Anne-Marie, check out this opportunity when I reached out to him about it, right? And I've just seen I've just seen Keith. I've known him for such a long time, and I've seen him hustle. I've seen him do all the work, and it's going to pay off, right? Because we are setting our goals. We're writing the vision. We're making it plain. We're setting it before us, guys, because we're going into 2021 with the new look, with new goals, right? So I want to introduce you guys Keith Williams, who is a six-figure earner. He has his own business as well, but he's also a builder, networker for over 2 decades, right? So about over 20 years. And so I want to introduce to some Keith Williams and to others the famous, infamous Keith Williams, who presents it like no other. Keith, are you there?
I'm here, and can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, Keith. Go ahead and take it away for this epic presentation.
Man, I'm excited. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate everything that you bring to the table. We just had an amazing day. I know your organization is doing some tremendous things. Actually, the fastest growing organization in the team. I know that January, right? I know that Ambassador 10 is definitely in the horizon for you. So definitely appreciate all those great things you said about me. But I would have been remiss if not to let people know on this platform what an amazing leader that you are in your own right. And there's some amazing people on this Zoom tonight. There's some juggernauts, right? It's some people on this Zoom that have done some amazing things in the industry. We welcome you all. For those of you that are IPOs that are a part of Epic, we welcome you too as well. And for the guests, we definitely welcome you, because we know you could have been anywhere else on Sunday night, but you're here tonight receiving some information. And guys, I tell you, you will not be disappointed. And you definitely want to thank the person that invited you, because this information is transforming so many lives across the globe, guys. It's just simply amazing, right? And so I know Ann said I've been in the industry for a while, and I have over 20 years now, and I'm excited about it, right? It's it's a lot of people that can't say they've been doing the same thing for over 20 years. And guys, I tell you, I definitely love what I do, right? And I was not looking for this industry. This industry found me, but I found me at a time when life was happening to me. And life happens to each and every one of us all. And if it hasn't, like my grandmother would say, keep on living, young man, keep on living. And so, guys, I found myself dropping out of school, had to work 2 jobs, right? And I found out I was just trying to make ends meet. And I found out 2 things real quick, right? I found out that 2 jobs was for 2 people, and that ends should never, ever meet, right? But God saw fit to send somebody along my path, guys, and take and allow me to go in a different direction, allow me to pursue, right, a journey that led me towards being an entrepreneur. I tell you, my life has not been the same since. I've been able to make some incredible money in this industry. I've been able to help so many people do the same. And I've been able to meet some amazing individuals. If I can take anything from this journey, if I take anything from it, guys, it will definitely be the relationships. I value them the most. Those relationships far super exceed the money that I've made, right, in this industry. And so one of those people that I met, those amazing individuals I met, was a young lady by the name of Joy Holly. And guys, I worked with her in the past. She's done some amazing things in the industry. She's been to the top of a few companies. She's worked from a corporate standpoint as well as in the field, and she's definitely has built a dynamic international organization. So when she reached out to me, because of her work ethic, guys, because I know she loves helping people and I respected her, I listened to what she had to say. And I thank God that I did. She put me on a Zoom with a gentleman by the name of David McCovey. Right, this gentleman, man, I got an opportunity to hear his story, got an opportunity to understand the journey that he has been on and what led him to be the CEO and founder of Epic. And I asked him, I said, what does Epic stand for? He said it stood for exceptional people, incredible compensation. God, I'll say that one more time. Exceptional people, incredible compensation. And we do have some exceptional people over here. We have a credible compensation plan, guys. And so when I saw this statement right here, it really hit home for me, right? I don't know about you all, guys, but I've passed over opportunities a lot, right? And when you look at this, it says, shouldn't you be first at least once in your life? And think about that, right? How many times have you been in a situation where you had an opportunity to take advantage of something and you simply just passed over? Right? So the acronym for POUR stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. Right? I can give you an example of a time I passed over a great opportunity. Right? As a friend I played football against at a neighborhood high school back in my hometown, and we ended up being great friends. And when he retired, he ended up going to the NFL. When he retired from the NFL, he moved to Dallas, and we did some amazing things in business together. Right? I had some great business adventures together, guys. And I remember he was the first one to introduce me to cryptocurrency. Right? As we know today, it's Bitcoin, the first ever cryptocurrency to be introduced to the world. And at that time, I think it was about $9 and some change. And for some reason, I didn't invest. Right? Now, was it because he was lying to me? Of course not. We had a great business relationship. Never lied to me before. Was it because he didn't have the accurate information? No, that wasn't it either. Right? Because that coin went on to go from $9 to, we know today, hit over $27,000. Right? Millions of dollars was generated. And I had an opportunity again, $9, guys. And I passed that opportunity up. Right? I said most people don't fail because of the lie that was told to them. Most people fail because of the truth that was told to them. They just fail to believe it. So Mr. McCovey said, hey, I want to talk to you about Forex. Right? I want to share with you what we're going to do in this Forex space. Right? How we're going to be a household name with Epic. How we're going to impact, millions of lives across the globe. And guys, those things start to come to fruition. Right? We're breaking records in this industry. We're doing some amazing things, and we're teaching people how to trade Forex. So you might be asking yourself, if you're like me, a few years ago, I had no idea what Forex stood for. Right? I didn't even know it existed. And I consider myself to be a pretty astute businessman. Just wasn't educated in the area of Forex. Right? But guys, Forex stands for foreign exchange. It's the act of buying and selling currency. It's used by data banks, central banks, and institutional investors. See, every time that we travel, guys, or we spend money internationally, we have to exchange our current USD, if you're in the United States, for that particular currency in that country. And every time you do that, right, whether it's the dinar, whether it's the euro, right, whether it's the peso, Canadian dollar, the yen, doesn't matter, right? When we exchange our money, guys, it's something called a rate of exchange. And in that rate of exchange, billions of dollars being generated, right? And I'll say it again, who's making this money? The banks, the central bank, institutional investors. But if you look at the comments, it says, and individuals around the world like you and I. See, now we have access. People like you, people on the Zoom, people like me that never heard of Forex before. We have access to this information. And guys, I tell you right now, the information is the new money, right? And receiving the right information at the right time, followed by the right action, can change your life. See, guys, it's a portable skill set that will benefit you for life. So once you learn how to trade Forex, can't nobody take that from you. You're now empowered. And we have people that are generating money in the markets. I'm not talking about a little bit of money. We have people that pay their bills, right? We have people that entertain their lifestyles all off of Forex. See, guys, it's the largest financial market in the world, $60 trillion per day, right? It's really nothing you can compare that to. The largest financial market in the world, guys, 1% of $6 trillion, right? 1% is $60 billion, right? When I look at the New York Stock Exchange, guys, and I think about the New York Stock Exchange, I think about Warren Buffett, one of the richest men in the world. Right? They say when he moves his money in the market, it shakes the whole market. The whole market fluctuates when he moves money in the market. That's how much money he has invested in the market. Then I think of the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds and the Chases of the world. And those last three names, guys, they're not even alive. But their family still receives dividends from profits that's been generated in the stock market. Legacy income. And guys, that's a $250 billion a day industry. Right? We're talking about a $6 trillion a day industry. It operates 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. If you're trading cryptocurrency, guys, 7 days a week, and we even trade precious metals like gold, right? People are winning in the Forex market. So who are we? Right? Well, guys, Epic is a global company that provides the environment for people of all backgrounds to learn the lifelong skill of Forex trading while also pursuing their financial dreams and goals. But see, if I back up a little bit, guys, in that bullet statement, it says of all backgrounds, right? See, Forex has no respect of person. It doesn't matter what your religious preference is. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. Doesn't matter your educational background, your social status. None of that matter. Right? We have people in third world countries that are learning how to trade, that have access to the internet, and they're changing their whole economic infrastructure. I talked to a gentleman in Ghana, right? The leader over here, his name is Emmanuel, and we talk constantly. And he said that, hey, if I could just show my people how to generate extra $10 a day in the market, it would change everything. Right? You guys, we're not talking about hundreds of dollars a day, thousands of dollars a day. Yeah, people are doing that. We're talking about, in some countries, $10 a day. Right? $100 a week in the market can change everything for them. And so We have an executive team that has more than 100 years of successful business and MLM experience, guys. We have the industry's leading Forex traders and trainers that are teaching us how to trade. How incredible is that? Right? We're 100% debt free, right? Which is huge to me. Considering that we live in a country that's in debt, to be part of anything that's debt free is huge, right? Think of all the people that thought their company was stable that are not in business no more. All right, so that right there, I look at those things when I'm going to enter into a company, guys. So let's talk a little bit about the leadership, because I believe that everything, right? John C. Maxwell says everything, right? Everything rises and falls on leadership. And guys, we have one of the most incredible panel of leaders, right, that are on this corporate team that I've seen in 20 years of being involved in the industry. Each one of these individuals can go to any company and take that company to hundreds of millions of dollars, if not $1 billion. And I would follow any one of those people over there, but I'm glad they're all here, right? So let's talk about Dave McCovey just real quick. All right, Dave McCovey, this gentleman has made tens of millions of dollars in the home-based business space, guys. He went on to be an owner of his own company about 5.5 years ago, right? That company was able to generate over $200 million in sales. And not only does he still own that company today, but he had the foresight and the vision to launch Epic, guys. He knew that he said, hey, things are going digital, right? People want a digital platform. They can work in any environment. It doesn't matter if it's a pandemic. It doesn't matter if it's a recession or depression. Can you make money online digitally, guys? Right? Without having to move a product, right? Without having to sell a service. Guys, we're doing that with Epic, right? Then he said, hey, we're going to a subscription-based business model. We have that. Then he started surrounding himself with people that were smarter than him. That's what wise people do. Right? Spencer Iverson, this gentleman is incredible. Right? He's a lawyer by trade. He's represented people in the sports industry like the Williams sisters guys. He's an author. Right? I read his book 2 times. It's called The 3 CEOs. Right? He's been an owner too as well. One of the most incredible speakers I've heard him from the room. Mark Sterling has done as a people's champ, guys. He's made millions of dollars in this industry. Right? He's responsible for some of the most successful launches of our decade. Companies that are still generating hundreds of millions of dollars today. Right? David Laciaga had an opportunity to get on the phone with him. I think it might have been today. I think she was it. I talked to him about 3 times this week. But this gentleman here is a marketing genius. Right? I've watched him take his system that we now have exclusive with Epic. I'm going to share that with you in a little bit. I watched him take that system and grow an organization over 60,000 people in less than 6 months, guys. Within 90 days, this gentleman's earning 6 figures a month in that company. Right? He's coming over here. He's duplicated that success. He's done it again. So once you do it once, guys, you can do it again. And he's doing it. Now he's the number one money in this company. Once again, earning 6 figures a month. But this time he did less than 30 days. Right? Then you have Jonathan Green, Global Master Ambassador, guys. This gentleman is a mathematician by trade. He knows his numbers. Right? The first company I was involved in. Right? And I told you I've been in the industry for 22 years. The first company that I got involved in, this gentleman was already over there making millions of dollars in that company. Right, and he's our Global Master Ambassador, guys. We have Coach Max, one of the most sought after traders. She's the creator and founder of the 20 Pips and Dip. She's also responsible for putting our syllabus together, our university together. Right, she vets all of our traders. She's our director of Forex training, guys. She's a multiple 6-figure trader, and not only that, but she's also our first female ambassador 50. Right, which means she's earning $50,000 a month in the compensation plan. The reason that's so huge, guys, because we have a corporate staff that's not only leading, leading the field, right, but they're in the field. Right, it's one thing to lead the field, to be in the field and still building, guys. That's the caliber of talent and leadership that we have over here. And I usually spend a lot of time on that slide because, like I said once before, everything rises and falls on leadership. Let's talk about the Epic advantage. Right, we have enhanced data security. That's important, considering how often our information is leaked and how free we give our information. It's important that a company takes its resources and put it behind data security. Guys, I came from a company where they had a breach, right, and my information was compromised. And and I had to cancel cards and do that. And not only me, but hundreds of other people too as well. So to know that we have something in place to prevent that is huge. Right? Comprehensive fund and professional Forex training, weekly pay, accurate back office tracking and reporting, guys, a strong culture and frequent communications. Services still available in multiple languages. Right? It's huge. We're in over 120 countries. We're over 60,000 reps. So it's safe to say that we have people that speak multiple languages. And so we have a company that's going to make sure, right, that we can service those individuals, those particular countries. Guys, effective compliance to protect your business, first-class marketing tools and branding campaigns. And we have a very strong social media presence. Now, this right here really, really touched me, right? Epic Estates. And that's huge to me, guys, because I've been in this industry for a while and I've seen companies come and seen companies go, right? I've walked away from companies. I'll be the first to admit that I've done that, right, for various reasons. But I've also had companies walk away from me, right? I had $30,000 a month income just snatched away. Right. Also, guys, I've seen and witnessed over the last few days What comes that shut down, have friends in the industry have lost their income, right? Thank God for Epic. But guys, this is in place, right? Because we know with losing your income, each and every one of us on the Zoom can lose our income right now, right? Wake up in the morning, it could be gone. And it might hurt a little bit. Actually, it could hurt a lot. We have the ability to go back and recreate that income, to re-earn that income, right? I'm quite sure you can agree with that. But the one thing we can't get back is the time. We can't get back our time, the time that we put in. And Mr. McCovey understands that, right? He said when you reach those ambassador levels and above, we know what it takes to get to those levels. We know the time that you put into the business. And we want to let you know we got your back. And God forbid anything happens to you, we want to make sure that time wasn't put in vain, right? We want to make sure that that residual income goes to the beneficiary of your choice week after week after week. Guys, that's huge, right? That's a company that says, hey, we're going to put people over profits. And I know this to be true, guys, because this was set in place before they made their first dollar or paid out their first dollar, right? A company with integrity. I'm glad to be here. Let's talk about our services, right? We have our live sessions. I had an opportunity to be on the second live session back in September, right? 1 o'clock in the morning, right? I'm usually asleep by then. I'm not on conference call at 1 o'clock in the morning, right? But guys, I got on that call. I was like, what is this company doing at 1 o'clock in the morning? I understand I came over here to learn how to trade like most of us. So I'm a builder, right? And so I'm learning how to trade. So let me get on, right? Let me learn the skill set. And surprisingly, there's over 1,000 people on there. Well, over 900, close to 1,000. But I was just blown away, and I got excited. And that was one of the light bulbs went on. Right, that's when I had one of the first of many aha moments. I've had many since I've been over here. Because I understood. I said, man, I've been with companies, right? I've sold different various products and different various services. You name it, I probably sold it. Right? I'm not saying anything about any one of those particular companies. I've made money in those companies. Guys, I got friends that are in those companies that are top earners. Some of those companies are $1 billion money. But I can't say this. I've never been on a Zoom at 1 o'clock in the morning with any one of those companies talking about any one of those particular products and services. And there was 900 people on their side. See, guys, people are excited because they're learning how to grow their money in the market. Right? People are taking $100 accounts and growing to 4 figures, 6 figures, and 7-figure accounts. Right? There are people that have 5-figure days in the market. Does that happen for everybody? But guys, no, it doesn't happen for everybody, but it does happen. Right? The people that understand the skill set, learn the skill set, it's happening for them. Daily signals via Epic News Network, guys. Epic Forex Signals, Epic University. You have an opportunity to download the syllabus, guys. Opportunity to look at the modules. One of the most well put together education platforms that I've seen. And I've been part of companies that have educational platforms, right? But this one really gets you engaged. And you really understand the psychology, the verbiage, right? The vocabulary. You understand how to trade. You have people that have testimonies where they've been through our university for 2 or 3 weeks, guys. They're coming out of the markets and they're in profit, right? That is huge. We have Epic Study Hall, Epic Trade House, trading communities, guys. And we have much, much more. All right, let's talk about freeforex.com, right? We talked about David Laciaga, that marketing system, guys. Well, this is it, right? And we have the industry's most powerful online marketing system, hands down. So what do you get with freeforex.com? Well, guys, you get pre-designed lead capture pages, right? Complete and simple to use back office. You have the ability to give away 3 signals per week to prospects. Now, that in itself right there is worth the price of admission. See, because everybody that comes to Epic is not unfamiliar with trading. We have people that were earning 6 figures and above in the market before they came over here. So maybe they want to utilize our platform to increase their skill set. Or maybe they want to utilize our platform to take advantage of our residual model. Doesn't matter. The fact that they can try our service without any financial obligation is huge. Right? Powerful social media engagement, guys. Facebook, Pixel, Google Analytics, multi-touch communication emails, and much, much more. And if you look to the right, you see those logos, the Facebook, right? The Google, the Instagram. And guys, those social media platforms are making billions of dollars a day, right? And we freely give our information. In return, we get a great social experience. But how about taking those social media platforms and monetizing them, right? And turn those social media platforms along with your cell phone into an ATM machine. You can do that, guys. We have the systems in place to show you how. And all that's included in your monthly IBO fee at no extra cost. The value proposition over here, when you see who we're offering this for, it just simply blows me away. I just can't believe it. I get excited every time I look at the free cash. Right? I wish I was a guest on the line. I would sign up and be here. And so let's talk about this disclaimer, right? I'll let you read it real quick, guys, but I do want to share this with you because we're about to shift gears. We're about to talk about the residual base, the business base, right? The business platform, right? Because when I first talked about, just to recap real quick, guys, we talked about the vision, right? We talked about the vision, right? We talked about our leadership. We talked about the ability to get plugged in and get educated and learn how to trade in Forex, guys, the largest financial platform in the world, $6 trillion a day. And so when Mr. Covey came down here about a month or so ago, he stood in front of the room, and his energy was just amazing. And he said some things that were quite profound. First thing he said, hey, if you in the corner of the room, stuck your nose in the wall, pull out your cell phone, you have the ability to make money in the market. It's true, it's that own product. That was another light bulb that went off. That was another aha moment. I said, man, I thought about the products and the services I sold. I thought about the products I had in my closet. I was on a call with Ann and David today, and one of the ladies that we were talking to that's joining business with Ann, she was talking about the product that she used to sell, and he went to his cabinet and pulled the product out, right, just sitting in there. And some of you on the Zoom have been a part of that. Well, you might have products and services that are not making any money for companies used to be there. But for the first time, it just made sense. I said, man, for the first time in 22 years, I can actually walk away and have something that can still make me money despite. Right? Then the second statement was confirmation. He said, God forbid anything was to happen to Epic, guys. Now, we're going to be here for the long haul. But things happen. Right? God forbid anything happens. If you took the time to learn a skill set, now you're empowered. You can still make money. Guys, that's huge. He said, if you just so happen to introduce a few people to this business model, and they see the value proposition, they start to invite other people that start paying that monthly subscription, that Epic is going to pay you a portion of those profits paid out weekly in the form of residual income. If you knew, like I knew, you'd run through a brick wall to get the residual income. But I will read this first statement, right? This first sentence. This is Epic cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability. Let's just capitalize the word your, by the way. Your ability to get results, guys, because we don't know your ability. Right? But if you are teachable, coachable, and trainable, and you plug into a proven system, you can make money over here. Right, guys, I know this to be true because just on this team alone, I'm not talking about, my enrolling and her enrolling and above, they're making a ton of money as well. And I'm talking about there's over 49 people on this team, probably close to a little over 50 now, that are earning anywhere from $500 to $5,000 a month, and people that are going to hit 10,000 this month. Right, it's happening right now as we speak. People are joining. I was an average of 1,000 people a day coming to this country. And why? I'll tell you why, because we have one of the most powerful, one of the most predictable, one of the most profitable compensation plans in the industry, hands down. Right? I'm not saying that because I'm part of the company because I would be biased. I'm saying that based on experience. Right? I'm saying that because I have other compensation plans I can compare it to. And I have walked through fire, slid through glass, and stuck my head in lines mouth to get my paycheck in some of those compensation plan models. Now, this compensation plan model is simple. And I did not say easy, I said simple because it still requires some work. But if you look at it, right, it's only 4 positions: founder, ambassador, icon, and epic. And within those positions, guys, there's different levels of residual that you can hit. We're talking about a compensation plan that pays from $500 to $1 million a month, and it's on one page. Right? If you're a networker tonight, you're looking at this, you should have the hair on the back of your neck should be standing up. And if you're not on fire, guys, your wood is simply wet because that is simple. 3 people take you to the top of this compensation plan. Right? Nothing that happens when you get 3 people, your education now free. It doesn't get any more simple. Right? It should be 27 times 5 on this Zoom tonight. Right? People should be lined up trying to get this opportunity, guys, where people are making money over here. Right? And so is it safe to say that if you got your education for free, wouldn't those 3 want their education for free too? Of course they would. And so you help those 3 get their education for free. That's all we do. See, guys, I said it's very simple. Help 3 people get their education for free. Hey, who do you know that wants to plug into the largest financial market in the world and learn how to grow their money in the markets? Right? Guys, a lot of people say yes. So now you have 10 people in the organization because you help those 3 get theirs for free. Now you're the first pay rank, found 500 guys. Now you're earning $125 a week, $5,000 a month. You have several people that did that in their first few days. Right? That Alan Jones come over here, guys. He's on video less than 24 hours. Probably be at Founder 1000 before the end of the night. Right? And then you have Founder 1000. Right? Guys, at Founder 1000, you simply have those 10 go do 3. Then you have 30 people in the organization balance. Right? 12, 12, 6. And now you're earning $250 a week, $1,000 a month, an extra $12,000 a year. And most people are doing it on a part-time basis. Right? As a matter of fact, we have a young lady you're going to hear from tonight. Want to bring her to the Zoom that hit this rank on her way to 2,000 guys and is building a large team here in Dallas. And her, traditional business owner, right? Already successful in her own right when she saw the value proposition. So I just want to give her a few minutes to kind of share her story and what Epic means to her, why she chose Epic. And so if you're there, Miss Ingrid, right, we'll definitely bring you to the call so you can give a quick testimony.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. It's definitely
awesome. Awesome. Okay, so I'll jump right in. When the MLM GOAT himself, Keith Williams, I have to give it back to him, introduced me to this platform, Epic. I was already working previous MLM businesses, some successful, some not. But I was looking for something that would supersede my efforts. In other words, I wanted to continue. I didn't want to continue working hard on a 9 to 5 die and then be replaced by the faithful. She was, she went the extra mile. She went above and beyond employee, right? That just was not for me. So I was desperately praying and seeking for something that would allow me to be, and you guys have heard me say this before, more than the dash between my birth and my death. That's very huge for me and very serious to me. And so I needed a way to build and to leave a legacy, and I just couldn't figure out how to do that. So I lost a lot of productive time, because life happened to me like it has for some of y'all. But Epic has given me another opportunity to strive for just what I was looking for. So when I hit the ambassador level, guys, when you understand the power behind this, when I hit the ambassador level, my residual income will at that point become willable. So this was mind-blowing for me. So that means that my grind, the reason why my grind is unstoppable is because I can regain the fruit of my efforts without exchanging my time for wages. And I'm forever grateful for that, because now I have something to strive for. I have something that will be in place so that when I do leave, that they'll have something to say and something that I've left behind. And that's huge for me. And I'm forever grateful for Epic and the opportunity to be on this platform.
Awesome. And we definitely appreciate that testimony, guys. There you have it, right? You have real people, guys, real results, right? People that are definitely winning in this company. So we definitely thank you for that, guys. We have several people that are winning. And so, Ingrid on her way to founder 2000, right? She has founder 500s that are developing an organization, founder 1000 that are coming. Guys, people are winning. Right, then we have our next rank, founder 2000, guys. Now it starts to heat up a little bit. And that's 80 people in your organization. Right, and I can tell you right now that I've been with companies where I've had over 80 people in my organization. From a residual standpoint, with way over 80 people, probably 3 to 4 times that. I wasn't earning a $2,000 residual income. We have people that have come over here and done that within their first 45 to 60 days, right? You actually heard her tonight. She's actually a host, building a great team, right? Actually expanding international markets. And so just want her to share real quick what Epic means to her, why Epic, and and how she hit that rank. So Ann, I'm gonna bring you back on to give a quick testimony. Founder 2000, guys, Ann Marie.
Hey, Keith, thank you guys. So if you guys can see me, I am live on Facebook. So I can't be on video on the Zoom, but I am on the Facebook Live. You can see my face. I'm all about presentation and helping people to connect with me and see me. So I think that's very important. So you guys, I'm excited because, like I said, I know for me this was a God thing, and Keith has heard me say this several times when I came over to Epic. Let me just give you a little backstory. I was in a previous MLM Forex company during the first half of this year. I had just left that company in the beginning of August. It was not, my season was over. Okay. I'm a believer, and my season was over. When I tell you I was dried up, I wasn't happy for the last 2 to 3 months of where I was. I had left that out of faith, but it was a stepping block for me because I was making some good money with the leaders over there doing my traditional business as a graphic designer. I decided to step out in faith. I left that company. About 2-3 weeks, I wasn't doing nothing. I had a client come to me and ask me about a flyer for Epic. And I'm like, what's Epic? Well, I didn't really know my client too much, how they built and stuff. So instantly I thought, who can I reach out to? And God prompted me, Keith Williams. He came to my head. So sure enough, I went to his page. I said, I know Keith. I know he's a hustler. I know he's a builder. I know he has integrity. And I reached out to him. And it was when I really believe in divine connection, divine appointment, divine timing, it was like that. Well, not even within an hour, Keith's like, hey, jump on this Zoom, right? I get on this Zoom, and we were in pre-launch. They haven't even launched. And we get on this Zoom, you guys, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is a no-brainer. This is a ground level company, ground opportunity. I got to get in. Because at that time, it was only $20 for us to preview it, but right back in September. And we launched October 1st. So it's just been a blessing. I am a founder 2000. I'm working my way up to a 5,000, but I'm not stopping there. My goal is 10,000, then 20, ambassador 10, and then ambassador 20, and so forth, right? Because we have a mission to do, right? I mean, I truly truly believe this. God says to write down the vision and make it plain. But you guys, it also says something else that everybody forgets to say. It says that they may read it, right? Why do we have to read what we write down? Because there's power in our tongue, in the life we speak, life and death, right? So once you write that vision and make that plain goal, and when I got in and I told Keith, and Keith could attest to this, when we got in, Keith, the first month, what did we do, Keith? I made myself an Ambassador 10 banner. Did we not, Keith? I even made one for Keith. Right? So we put that vision before us, and we have, for me, and so I've made that I'm going to be an Ambassador 10, and then my next goal is Ambassador 20, right? So I'm excited for this amazing opportunity that God has put before me and the people that God is connecting me with this company. For me, it's a divine connection, divine alignment, and divine timing. And so you guys, if you're out there and you're a guest and you're sitting on the fence and you're saying, man, this sounds so good to be true or whatever, you guys, it is. Come in. It's $99, right? I mean, Keith's going to get into that, but yeah, that's basically all I got to say. You guys, don't sit on the fence, make a decision and come into this company. It's going to be epic.
Awesome. And definitely appreciate that awesome testimony. And I have no doubt in my mind that you're definitely knocking on the door of Founder 5,000. And I know that Ambassador 10 is going to be done based on the activity you just had. It'll be done before the end of January. So guys, that's the type of success that we're creating over here. Real people, real results, right? Then you have Founder 5,000, right? I was blessed and fortunate enough to get involved in September. Start talking to people in September, guys. And in October, we launched for a full launch. And within 50 days of that, I was able to hit the record Founder 5,000, guys. And that's just amazing. If I didn't do anything else, right? The ability to know that I'm going to get 1,250 coming into my household every single week, right? $5,000 a month until we get paid weekly, $65,000 a year is huge, right? Then you have our Ambassador 10 through 50. All right, guys, where it starts to really get serious. This is when you get into the elite, right? I don't mean just the top of this company, because once you get Ambassador 10, you're definitely at the top of this company in the high, it's close to being one of the highest money earners in the company. But when you look at that, you're also one of the highest money earners in the country, considering that less than 3% of the United States make six figures a year. And so Ambassador 10, guys, 500 people organization balance at $2,500 a week, $10,000 a month. Now you're earning over $100,000 a year residually. Right? There was a gentleman that got on an ambassador call. He gave his testimony. He dropped out of school in 9th grade, single parent, working 3 jobs, guys. Right? In 30 days, from full when we launched in October, before the month was out, he was at Ambassador 10. Right? This gentleman just ranked to Ambassador 20. Less than 60 days of full launch. He's Ambassador 20. Guys, single father, right? Dropped out of high school. And now he's earning $250,000 a year. Right? My roller, Joy Howard, didn't even know about the business in August. Right? Didn't have no idea it existed. She reached out to me late August, about a week or so after she heard about it. Like I said, she started talking to people in September, guys, went full launch in October, less than 20 days. She was at $250,000, $20,000 a month. It's happening. And there's so many testimonies. Right? Because people are getting engaged. I tell you all the time, we're no longer in the age where we trade hours for dollars, guys. We are in the information age, and people are leveraging information and changing their lives. Right? Then we have Icon 100 to 500. Right now, current top rank is David Lascelles. I get Icon 100. I actually believe he's Icon 200 now. Right? But we'll wait for that announcement to come out, guys. We're talking about Icon 200, $50,000 a month, $50,000 a week. I'm sorry, a week. Right? $200,000 a month. Guys, that's huge. Right? That goes all the way to $1 million. And we will have people that hit epic. Right? The most coveted position in the industry, not just this company. There's very few compensation plans that have $1 million on their comp plan. I'm talking about $1 million a month potential in their compensation plan. And people will hit it in their first 12 months. What if it took you 10 years? Just imagine, what if it took you 10 years? People say 10 years is a long time. Well, I said, well, look at the last 10 years. All right, let's talk about me. Last 10 years, right, I've been doing pretty well, but guys, I'm not making $1 million a month. I know if I don't do something different, the next 10 years are going to look like the last 10 years. Right? But thank God for the ability to be in a platform where the possibility is there. People say, is it possible? And I said, the possibility is all that you need. Because a lot of us are in opportunities, in situations, and in programs, or in jobs, wherever we're at right now, there's not a potential there to get to $1 million. Guys, we're blessed and fortunate, right? If you're in the business, you are blessed and fortunate and highly favored to be a part of a platform that allows you to make $1 million a month. If you're a guest tonight, right, you should be inboxing somebody right now before you finish the presentation. Say, hey, lock me in. Because the possibilities with this company is endless. right? And you can provide a great lifestyle. Maybe $1 million might be too far fetched, but I'm quite sure between 500 and $1 million, you can find something that fits for you, right? You can find something comfortable between $500 million, guys, that provide you a nice lifestyle. And we're a lifestyle company, so we want to help you with that too. We have one of the best rewards programs in the industry, right? We have our custom ring program, right? For six-figure earners and above, people that already earned their rings this year, right? Trips to Mexico. We sent all the leaders to Mexico, right? All the ambassadors and above in October. That was only in full launch in October the 1st. So in less than 30 days, we had over 35 people that qualified for that trip. That's huge, right? And now we have, hundreds of people that are now qualifying for these top ranks, guys. And so let's talk about some of the other programs. Ambassador 50, trip to Dubai for 2, right? We get them Icon 100. You get our luxury Rolex program, where we give you a custom Rolex, right? Then we have our car program, Icon 200. What I love about our car program, guys, is not a car program where we say, here, you hit the rank, let's pay the lease, right? You lose the rank, and then we stop paying the lease, and now the car goes back because you can't afford to know. I've been part of car programs like that. But guys, over here, you get the rank, right? You hit the rank, you earn the rank, you get the title. You get to choose between a Benz, a Cadillac Escalade, or a Tesla, right? We have our custom Lamborghini program as long as it's black and gold. Same thing. When you get those top ranks, you put the title in your hand. We have our jet program. You get 25 hours of jet time, and not just for you, but up to 6 people, right? Whether it's leisure or business. Guys, that's lifestyle, right? That's a baller lifestyle, right? To be able to fly around the world in a company's jet, guys, to be able to drive luxury cars, and be able to take trips and still have the money, right? So if you want to do it yourself, you could, but why? And we're going to help you with it. And so how do you become epic, right? You want to get back to the person that advised you so we can get your questions answered, right? We want to help you get started right. We want to help you get your business launched. And then you want to become an epic scholar today for $99. That's one of the most exciting things about this whole PowerPoint, right? This whole presentation is at $99, because I can think of so many things, I'm quite sure you can too, that you put $99 in that had no value proposition attached to it. Guys, for $99, if nothing else, right? You heard from people, don't just take it from me. You heard from people that took that $99 that are making an extra $12,000 a year. You heard from people that took that $99 that are making an extra $24,000 a year. People like myself that took that $99 and making an extra $65,000 a year. And guys, that has nothing to do with the trading side. Right now, we're creating residual income, passive residual income that we can take that money or a portion of that money and put in the markets and watch that money grow. Guys, that's huge, right? And so you want to begin learning to share the benefits of trading forex, guys. Upgrade to an independent business owner. Once you have 3 people in your organization, then your education is free. You're only at that time paying $24.99 to operate and run your business, guys. Once you have 10 people in your organization, 3 that you personally enroll, the other 7 can come from anywhere, right? Now you're earning profit from your business. And guys, Jim Rohn says the best is wages from a job will create your living, but profits from a business will create your fortune. We're creating fortunes over here. To become part of the world's ultimate lifestyle and trading community, guys, why be average when you can be epic? With that being said, that definitely concludes our presentation. Make sure that you get back with the person that advised you. Let's get your questions